Hello guys, my website is consistent by 3 public page, 3 customer page, and 2 pages, which is only except coach. As you can see, this is the home page, which have a navigation bar and a gallery over there. The gallery will show some information about this website, so if we collect one picture in this gallery, it will link us to another page. And this page I called is online course. It will show some information about our online course. The customer can choose it from our platform. And the final public page names is contact page. It will show some contact information over there. After that, we can use customer page. But before we use customer page, we have to log in first. Otherwise, it will not show any information over those customer pages. We have log about me page first. In about me page, there's all information over there. It includes the plan and comment from the coach. And we can also find some information from customer mean, but it's more brief. And if we want to make the health data more visible, we can just use the analyze page. It will show you a bar chart to make the health states more easy to understand. After that, if we Coach Web is not allowed customer to browse. So before we use the Coach Web, we need to log in by Coach account. As you can see, Coach page is a search function. It will show some health data over there, and the coach can make plan according to those health data. I'd like to introduce my code detail here. The first part I'd like to introduce is the Bootstrap and the Flask Bootstrap. Take an example of online course. As you can see, I use carousel on this page. The first part is indicator, and there is an image. I put it in this page. Finally, this is the controller to control rolling these images. And I also use Flask Bootstrap. Over there, I extend the base HTML from the Bootstrap and use this HTML file to style my navigation bar in this page. And the second part I'd like to introduce is Jinja 2 template, because as you know, there is lots of duplicate work among those web pages. So I create a HTML file and put every targets here, and also put the navigation bar HTML in this file. In this case, I just put my parent HTML at the top of each page. So once I need to change some information about navigation bar and head tag, I don't need to change it again and again. After that, I like to introduce the access system, which is the core of my web. As you can see, if the ID is between 1100 to 2000 and the password is correct, we will global the user ID and our function can use it. And it's the same. If the customer ID is bigger than 2000, customer password is also correct, we will global the user ID as well. Because there is lots of information we need to generate, so this is why I use macro over there. As you can see, there is some macro function here. I use the list to list some information here. So once the function is created, we call it on the page. As you can see, if we get the information names info, we will generate those information by list, and this info data will come from Python file. Finally, I like to introduce my JavaScript part. I use JavaScript to create a bar chart. As you can see, the Python file will return a value in this div targets, and because this value is a list, I just select each value from this list and put them in variable. Finally, I put variable into every bar to create a whole bar chart. And this is my web app. Thank you.